British Prime Minister Boris Johnson likes to be a pioneer in climate protection. Nevertheless, he is pushing ahead with the development of a new oil field off Scotland. Now resistance is forming at the highest level. The Scottish First Minister Nicola Sturgeon has called on Prime Minister Boris Johnson to rethink plans for a new oil field in view of the climate crisis. She said, "I urged the British government to re-examine licenses that had already been issued in the light of the climate crisis we are facing." Sturgeon wrote that in a letter to Johnson that she posted on Twitter on Thursday. This also applies to the planned Cambo oil field, which could develop off the Scottish coast and which has already attracted a lot of criticism. During a recent visit to a wind farm in Scotland, Johnson had said that while the oil and gas has to be phased out as quickly as possible, existing contracts should not be torn apart. As the host of the upcoming UN World Climate Conference COP26, the British Prime Minister repeatedly presents himself as a pioneer of climate protection who calls on the international community to make more efforts. Well, he's only a pioneer for one thing, for Boris Johnson. A current report by the organization WWF, on which the BBC reported on Thursday, gave Great Britain a poor report. The current budget only provides 0.01% of the gross domestic product for climate protection measures. According to the government's own advisors, however, at least 1% is necessary in order to be able to achieve the climate targets that have been set. The Scottish First Minister spoke up for the first time, according to the BBC, on the oil field on which London will ultimately have the last word. The Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, the IPCC, and their report released this week has declared red alert for the planet and represents an obligation to make necessary difficult decisions, said Sturgeon. And Johnson, I don't know what to say about him anymore. Seriously, that Scotland visit was some heroic thing anyway. You might know what I'm talking about if you've seen my other videos on that. I'll see you in my next video. Bis gleich.